Jay here. Today's beer review will be on
What's up, beer lovers? Tonight's beer is going to be My Antonia from Dogfishhead. It's an imperial, continuously hopped pilsner. It has a beer advocate score of 90, and it clocks in at 7.5 ABV. A little bit of backstory on this beer. A buddy of mine has told me I needed to try this beer for probably going on 2 years now. And first time I've been able to find it, to be honest with you. I'm never in the right place to get it at the right time. I understand it's not that rare, but for whatever reason, this was the first time I was able to find it. So upon his recommendation, I'm really looking forward to trying this. So without further ado, let's crack it open, see what it is. I did not drop this bottle, shake it, or do anything. I don't know what happened there, but I'll be back to you. Motherfucker. Okay, now that excitement's over, as you can see, that beer poured to a wonderful full glass ahead. I kid. Whoever said beer reviewing wasn't without its dangers isn't going to have to explain to their wife when she sees that video about the mess in the living room. But anyway, on with the review. Sometimes things happen. Like I said, I did not drop this, fumble it, do anything with it. It came right out of the fridge, right out here to do the review, and apparently it was just a wee bit overcarbonated. I'm going to try to pour it in the glass. I may have to cut again here. Who knows what's going to happen. Alright, well, I poured the rest of the bottle into an entire another glass, and had a little better luck getting it in the glass. As you can see, it poured to a nice 2-inch head, lots of mixed various size bubbles. The beer is very cloudy, definitely not clear like I would have expected for a Pilsner, which should be a lagered beer, and they usually come out pretty crystal clear. This is very cloudy, though it is a very light straw color is what I would call it. So anyway, hopefully we don't have any more problems with this one. And to be honest, it doesn't have a whole lot of smell. It's got a typical malt smell from a Pilsner. No real hop notes to be mentioned, just a nice kind of a beer smell to it. So let's see if it's any good, see if my buddy knows what he was talking about. Well, it is incredibly good Pilsner. Really bitter for a Pilsner. It's got a really nice backbone. It's actually quite nice. It's not overly smooth, and the 7.5% alcohol in this beer is not hidden at all. There's a nice alcohol burn to it, and like I said, it's not overly smooth. Plenty of hop bittering, and I would say it's not balanced either. It's definitely leaning towards the bitter end, and it tastes like they didn't stick with just noble hops for this, that they actually used some more American hops. There's a hint of citrus and some resiny pine notes in there. All in all, definitely one of the better Pilsners I've ever had, and I think I've only ever had one or two other Imperial Pilsners, and they weren't very good. This one is. So My Antonia, get a chance to try it if you're a fan of Pilsners and looking for something on the stronger end. I'd say go with this. Hopefully your bottle isn't nearly as carbonated as mine was. Have a good night.